Hello YouTube, my name's Scott, and even though this is on the channel, opinions no one cares about, I'm introducing a new feature that probably won't happen very often, called Instant Review. See, I was just in the movie theater where I was finally able to watch Bill and Ted Face the Music. Sorry for having the mask on, but I'm still outside, so if my voice is muffled at all, I apologize, but I mean, Corona. So, what's the deal with this movie? It's the present. Bill and Ted are kind of one-hit wonders. They had this one huge hit after that concert they played at the last movie, and since then things have basically been going downhill for them. They're still wild stallions, but the music they make is not that great. Nobody believes they actually travel through time except for their wives, the medieval England princesses. Their daughters love them, and they're pretty cool. They're a lot like the modern-day versions of Teenage Bill and Ted, which I suppose shouldn't be that surprising. And it turns out, their destiny has not quite yet been fulfilled. When who should show up but Kelly, the daughter of Rufus, played wonderfully by Kristen Schaal. I don't think I've ever seen anything by her that I don't like. Who tells them that they have to write a song and record it at a very specific time that will in fact unite all of reality throughout time. I'm not going to get into the rest of it because I don't want to get into too many spoilers. And plus, it's a movie about time travel, so trying to explain it can make your brain hurt sometimes. But I will say, I like most of this movie. I kind of thought at the end, when things are getting wrapped up, it was a little bit rushed. I just went through that tunnel, that's why I echoed a little bit. There's a plot point brought up early in the movie that I kept waiting to see paid off, and when it did, it was almost like it was thrown in at the last minute, like they were doing everything else and they remembered, oh, we gotta do this too. But I mean, the plot, it did make sense. There is kind of an interesting twist near the end. I'm gonna pause here and lean against my car while I talk to you. I think, like everybody else, I really enjoyed the performances, but I really wanted to see what Keanu Reeves would make of his performance. Because we all saw him in the first movie, in the second movie, and, he's a young actor, and there's, like, a major role for him. And for a while, even though he was trying to be serious, I think everybody just looked at him as a big goofy idiot. But then he did Point Break, which is pretty good, and Speed, which is also okay. And then The Matrix, which was really good. The first one, anyway. And then, of course, he blew everybody's minds in John Wick. So, you have to ask yourself, is it possible that he was, in fact, too serious to play Ted? Maybe. I gotta admit, maybe he was, because, I mean, he didn't really smile a lot. Ted always had kind of a big dopey grin on his face no matter what he was doing. I mean, even in the second movie when they were dead. But modern day Ted, maybe it's just the pressures of actually, trying to be a husband and a father, but Ted has become much more serious. And I suppose that is a testament to Keanu's acting ability. Alex Winter, right beside him, doing a perfect job. I actually really believe him as a grown-up, as it were, Bill. He's a little older, definitely not wiser, but I think, yeah, he did a really good job. Bill and Ted, still working together really well after 30 years. Yeah. I did enjoy this movie. I don't know if I would buy it to stream, but I would definitely recommend anybody that can either stream it, or if you're in a state where they've actually done a pretty good job dealing with COVID and the theaters are open, like here, definitely go see it. And with that, I'm going to sum up my very first, possibly last, instant review. Hopefully see you guys next time.